All right. How we doing, friends? Hey, Shelly. Hey, Red and I. What is happening? I mean, coding a game sounds pretty cool, so yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. How are we this fine day, evening? It's evening for me, but it might be day for you. I don't know. We're back to witness more puzzles and maybe possibly beat the game. That would be cool. I'd be down for beating the game. That would be a fun thing to accomplish. Doing some work/lurk action? Sounds good. That sounds like a good thing to do to me, because work is important, so focus on that. But I appreciate you stopping by. Okay, so last time we did, like... From what I can tell, I think we've done every other laser except for the town here. So, if we can do that, that would be good, but the town seems very difficult. 8:30 p.m.? Yeah, same here. I'm doing great, thanks. I'm doing good. Bit of a late start than usual tonight, but here we are. So yeah, I guess we're gonna get into things. I admit I don't really know how best to proceed with, like, anything. A little after noon? Fair enough. Time zones are weird, right? I was thinking about this puzzle. Because we have this grid of a 4x4 grid, right? How many of these are there? Would you look at that? Is it a 4x4 grid? I do believe that it is. That is of interest, wouldn't you say? I wonder if this is important. It probably is. Maybe you can get up top. Ah, I wonder. Am I from Australia? Yes, indeed. Ah, but that's not accessible, huh? Any other sneaky way up here? Not that I can tell. How can we get on top of this building? There's so many things around here, I have no idea. I don't know what the purpose of this building is exactly. No idea. You're from Victoria? Yeah, me too. We can get up here. Doesn't seem like there's anything up there, does it? But I'm more interested in that building, but I don't know that we can get up there either. Alright, well, regardless, let's just see what we can see in here. Is there anything of interest? That looks like a ramp down, doesn't it? Any... I don't see anything, really. Like, you could reasonably... You could say, oh, this is blocking off a path, which I suppose it is. But any more than that, and I couldn't tell you. You live within 6 hours from... I mean, yeah, that's arguably true, yes. I have no idea. I feel like we need to get up here to be able to figure this one out. But it also looks like this is what activates the... I assume this comes down. I'm just curious that it's, like, attached to this? Like, why? Just... Anyways, getting distracted. My plan for this stream was, we'll see if we can solve anything in the town here. I'm gonna suspect the answer is no. But if we can, we'll see how we go. But even if we don't, that's okay. I think we'll just go to the attempt to go to what I assume is the end, in the form of the big old mountain over there. So we will see. Have I ever thought of a face reveal? I mean, I don't really see myself using a camera anytime soon. It's not my style. I won't say it'll never happen, but not something I am interested in doing, personally. Yeah, because we have this. This is totally the start of... Yeah, that's the color zone there for sure. But it has a horrible looking puzzle to get in there, so no. I still have no idea about this one either. Like, to me this one doesn't make sense, because you can't have a group of 3 like this. It's always groups of 2. So how do you split this properly? Unless it's like... I don't know, those are similar colors? Except they're not. I don't know. I wouldn't describe purple and red as similar. I don't know. This one makes no sense to me. Unless it's like that somehow. What do I do? Now, that's a very open-ended question. Are you referring to work? Are you referring to this game? I don't know. Please elaborate. And this one, like, oh my god, the fact that you can rotate all of these scares the heck out of me. And we have to have two groups. Like, you could rotate both and do, like, this. Couldn't you? But then we're not included. This makes no... I have no idea, man. So yeah, The Witness is a big old open world puzzle game, and there's various rules for many things. For these ones, we have to split up these stars into groups of 2. And we have to include these Tetris blocks, which, since they're on an angle, they can be rotated into the solution as well. It's a whole bunch of nonsense, and this puzzle scares the heck out of me. But there's not a lot else here. There's this thing too. Where is it? In there. And I still suspect that this is some kind of peek through a window to see a solution thing, because that's what it was in the shrine over that away, or wherever it was. So but I suspect we probably want to open this door for that to work. But I don't know, because there's 3 stars here, so it doesn't make sense to me. Like, you could do this to split up that whole side, and that's all well and good. But then we have a bit of a problem with the rest of the colors. Yeah, I really have no idea on, like, any of the other puzzles around here. Like, we were able to solve these last time, and honestly, I'll take that as a victory, because everything around here seems very difficult. Anything down here? It's interesting that there's, like, a little door down below, isn't there? And that one took a bit to work out too. There's some way in here. Is it just a door that doesn't open? It's probably just a door that doesn't open. Peek around the other side. See anything in a window? No, it's all... seems to be all shut. Yeah, Like, there's this as well. But I assume we need, like, look at all these other wires here. Unless solving this activates all of these. Maybe that's what this is. Where does this one go? Solving this activates, like, this panel, perhaps? But, like, the problem is, how do you... the only info we have is this, right? We see that it ends here. That's all we know, because the sun is not being helpful otherwise. So that says to me that we can move this somehow, but I don't actually tell how one would go about doing that, to be honest with you. Well, maybe we can see it from above, actually. Oh, look, the ceiling's open. Yeah, that's what we do. Okay. Didn't think of that. Well, you can see, like, the whole thing now. Except, where do we start? Now, is that stick? That's a part of the shadow. I can't immediately see a starting point, though. Oh, wait, no, it goes over there. Maybe it's... there a starting point there. Maybe that's where we start. I was never great with these ones, was I? But it's been so long now. We played a game called Hi-Reth. I have not heard of that, no. 10 out of 10 game? I mean, that's cool. What kind of game is it? The name alone makes it sound like a roguelike or something. I don't know why I get that, but that's what it immediately makes me think of. maybe it's like this. We start up there. It could be something along these lines. Literally, I guess. Ah, but then my shadow's in the way, isn't it? Maybe it's like that. Seems like that's along the right idea. Oh, it goes down. I missed that. Okay. So maybe it's this. It's a puzzle game. The lighting mechanics are great in it. That's cool. Nice. That sounds neat. So then it went... Was it down? It was down, and then... I forgot. Hang on. It was down, and... I think I had that right, actually, didn't I? I'm still assuming the top here. Like, I'm assuming we start... Maybe it's this, also. Yeah, it's really fiddly from this angle, too. Not quite, huh? Well, was it straight across? Oh, it is. Yeah, it's not a zigzag there either. Is it? No, it is. Just not what I did exactly, I think. Then you go up there and down and around. I think I remember the end. But it might still be this also. Please. No. There we go. I think that's what I had in mind. I have a feeling that's close. Might be the same, but doing that. I'm getting myself confused, aren't I? Yes, indeed I am. Hey! But what? Oh, you can solve it the other way, too. Look at that. I didn't even notice. Okay, interesting. What did this accomplish? Maybe you have to solve it both ways? Oh, there's 3 ways. Look, because... Oh, no. Do you have to do it each way? Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, well, let's look at it again. I don't actually see an ending down there, though, is the problem. Hold up. Yeah, there's no line there. It only shows this one. That seems weird, doesn't it? I mean, unless it's like, just remember this and, like, reverse it so you can get to the other exit or something. I have no idea, honestly, what it might be asking us to do here. In terms of the other paths. The only one I can see is the one that we just did. Why would there not be other paths? Like, I'm trying to see if there's some kind of pattern in this. So the trick with this one is you have to look at it in the reflection of the sun. See, if you look really close there, it's kind of hard to tell if you don't know what you're looking for. But there's a little black line there, you see that? Right next to my character's head. And that's showing the path that we took to get to this answer. It's easier to see from up here, I guess. Although it's also what I've drawn, so you can't see it as well. Problem is, I'm assuming we also need to get it to the exit over here and the exit over here. But I have no idea what I would need to draw for that. So unless this does activate something else nearby. Like this was for the mirror there, and that's all well and good. This isn't active either. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm probably not going to remember this, so... When in doubt. Bust out our old friend Snip and Sketch as soon as I can find it. There we go. Save this screenshot, because we probably need it. Am I going to remember that? No. Almost certainly not. So, what else could we do? Like, could it be the same thing but flipped? How many starting points are there? There's 3, right? There's this one, and this one. What happens if we just say this? It hasn't turned off this one. I'm gonna need that screenshot right now. I shouldn't have closed it. Okay, so... Is that the same? Have I done this wrong? Wait. No, that's it, I think. That isn't even right. Well, that's concerning. Well, I have no idea what the other... what another path for this would possibly be. Because, yeah, there's nothing that actually tells us. So, like, what? That's what we had before. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Yeah, I really have no idea what to do with that one. And that's probably where our journey here ends, unless I really want to try one of these, which I don't know if I do, because they all seem really hard. I have no idea about this one either. Like, I see the correlation here now, but... wonder if it's like, kind of like the hedge mazes back in the castle. It could be, you know. Where do we start? Where do we start on this? Start in the corner. We start in the bottom left. And we end... This makes sense. This lines up, doesn't it? Okay, so... bit of rubble there, though, but... that was making sense until it wasn't. Dang it. Because this seems like a starting path, doesn't it? But maybe we would work around said rubble. Yeah, that could work. Oh, God. I don't know how I'm going to remember this. Okay, so I see what we can do with this, though, now. So we start, we go. 1, 2, left, up, cross. All the way across? Not all the way across. I'm going to stay facing the same direction. Left, up, right, up, left, I should say. Up here, up to the top, back down, around like that. Okay, so. Gotcha. I'm on to you, game. That was half a guess, but also it worked. Oh, I see what's happening. Well, that's an interesting shape you got there. Wait, how would you do this? You have these two together, which means... Well, you could do... I mean, I guess it could be that, could it not? That didn't do a lot. It's a valid solution, but nothing happens. Okay. I'm guessing we have to have these... Not really sure, actually. What other kind of configurations could we have here? Let's think about this. I'm imagining something kind of like this, but then we would have like a square in the middle that we can't... Well, maybe we can get rid of it, actually. Does that even work? No, I've done that. That's one square too big, I think. More like that. Mm-hmm. We're trying to move these forward. I see, I see, I see. How interesting. Okay. How would we draw something that is all the way up the top? Because, like, we could do that, right? But we have an extra square. Well, no, we would just separate it out like this, wouldn't we? Hey. Ah, the return of the square. This looks kind of... Oh, symmetry squares? Oh my god, okay. Oh no. Can we not just separate them like this? Yes. Again, this works as well, does it not? Oh, now they put a cheeky one in the corner. Okay. Try the same thing and see what that accomplishes. No, it's going to put another... Well, no, that doesn't section it off either. Okay. Ah. Tricky. What can we do about that situation? That's a great question. Because sadly, we can't split it off like that. Oh, wait. No, I didn't do it. Well, I almost did, though. Hang on. If we were to go... Well, no. Because then it's not splitting off the other side. Ah, okay. There we go. Okay. What the heck is this? And then there's a dot down there too. Okay. This looks bad. Oh, that would actually... Oh, no, it wouldn't work even, but... I have to... That's so cheeky. That is so cheeky. Because that would work if it weren't for the... No, it wouldn't. Also, I'm just totally wrong, because look at this middle section, you dummy. If the dot is there... You would have to do... How would you solve this in that way? You would have to loop around like that, but... You can't, because the end is... Unless you have to start from this side somehow, I guess... Maybe that's a possibility too? That's actually, well... sort of close, but not quite. There's a couple things. Going back to here. What if we were to cut across like this? Would that help us in some way? Not really, because that's like the worst place to do that turn. We have to turn earlier. That's also not quite it. So we can't turn here with our solution in mind because we get stuck going back down there. I think we need to start like this even. Not like that, because again, how are we going to get these ones, and how are we going to get this? Silly little dot in the corner. Why are you there? How much is left of this? This and one more. And this is probably going to open that door, if I had to guess. We're not even going to get the first one, are we? Because I have no idea about it. Hmm. Hmm. That doesn't seem like a good start. I don't remember what I had earlier that felt like it was heading in the right direction. It was something along these lines, wasn't it? That's actually almost it. Just that one stray black square there. How do we deal with you? Can we do that? Maybe. No, because we can't go that way. Because then we get stuck going this way after. Ah! Man. It's close, but not close enough. Ah, jeez. Maybe we go from Yeah, we can't do that. That's the problem. Is it something like that, but we can't really double back on ourselves there? Well, that ain't it. Maybe I need to think about it like, you know, just looking at one side of the board type deal. Like, that's actually, well, it's not that close. If we could do that, it would be, I guess. The fact we have to do this says to me that we have to encapsulate those top left squares like that. In some fashion, that needs to occur. That I believe. Yes, if we run into a problem with this, I mean, I guess we can go up. So we don't not necessarily, because we can actually loop it with the other line. Like that, but because this white space is next to it, means we have to do something like that too. Otherwise, it ain't going to work, you know? This is a tough one. Maybe we should head off soon. Been half an hour already. Let's give it, I don't know, maybe another 15, 20 minutes, then maybe we'll just head to the mountain. I kind of want to get this, because I'm kind of surprised at myself that I got up here, to be honest. Because I still have no idea about this. I have no idea what this one could be, how you could figure that one out. As well as the ones over there. If we can't even get into Colorland over there, because I have no idea about that puzzle on the door. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that I'm not sure about. But I wouldn't be opposed to figuring this one out. You know, again, it's like, maybe I just need to look at one side of the board in some way, but I kind of can't, because, you know, you get stuff like this. You can do that. Wait a minute. No, I didn't get it. Again, that's pretty close. Just that stray black in the middle that I'm not getting in this solution, which sucks. I'm not sure there's a lot I can do about it either. Yeah, this guy's in a really bad spot, isn't he? Stretch this out one more space. Is that going to cause an issue? Is it even going to fix the issue? I don't think it is, right? Because now I can't do this. Just do that, it'll be fine. It would be fine if not for the other couple things. Oh my god. I don't know what to do about this guy. He's in such a not helpful spot. If we do this and go on with our business, we're still going to run into problems, aren't we? Are we? Yeah, we are. Oh, like, that's really close, too. Well, yeah, aw, man. Yeah, because we can't go like that now. And also, I didn't cut off one of the ones at the start by doing that, so yeah, it doesn't really work in the first place. Should probably pay attention to what I'm drawing, shouldn't I? So if that's the case, we don't want to start that way. We want to maybe start like this. And do the old Well, I guess not quite the staircase motion, but something like that. That ain't gonna work. This one is tough. One is a tough one. Surprised me if it was some kind of weird pattern like that, you know? Obviously that's not it, but... You can't go up that far, because that obviously doesn't work. It's clearly the solution. No. Again, these two spaces being here is really annoying. Man. Again, that's really close. Ah. Uh. Uh. Just a couple little things with that solution. Do that, I guess, but... Then it's just the two up the top. Maybe there's some... There must be some way we can fix that situation, but... I mean, I keep assuming that we're going to this end. Maybe it's like we're going to the other end. We're going, like, up this way type deal. That is so close. I like this idea better, to be honest. Do like that. Problem is we do that, we've blocked off our one dot that we need. Haven't we? Also, it's still not cut off properly, so we would have to do this. Also, it's still not cut off properly, because this is hard. Oh my god. Man, how do? Don't know. The second we go up here, we have to do this. Miss the entire middle of the board. We can't do that because... Hey, Chloe. No, you. How's the D&D chat going? I saw you guys were talking about stuff. Sup, dudes? I'm a bit of a nerd, you're right. This is absurd. Okay, bye. No, seriously, I got home, I saw you guys were talking about D&D, and I'm like, yeah, we talked about D&D yesterday. And also, I just done a lot of talking at dinner, so, you know. That could be a decent... No, it's not a good decent starting point at all. Oh, boy. I don't know, this one's hard. Because like I said, I don't think we're going to be getting the rest of the town here. Of course the chat devolved into D&D, it always seems to. Oh, hello. I spy one of these. And I still have no idea how these work. No idea. No idea, but we solved it. Why does this one not have a panel also? That's interesting. Just noticed that. You talk about anything exciting? I wish to know. Yeah, cool, fair enough. I suppose I haven't really tried starting along the bottom or top. There could be some merit to that. That ain't gonna do it. Gonna have to do something like that. Yeah, nice. Awesome. This whole solution feels bad. Wait a minute. Got it. Two wizards and fighters done doing some rogues? Cool. Sounds good to me. This is an interesting pattern for this one too. I wonder if we can't just... Well, no, we're gonna block off the exit if we do that. That's the answer, clearly. No. Yeah, absolutely. No, it's cool. That's a really good idea. I do agree with what Chloe was saying. Like, I feel like it might not be a bad idea to have... Yeah, level 2 maybe, but even level 1, like, I know it's basic and not that interesting, but level 1 characters are really good for just understanding just the general mechanics of the game, you know? You don't really have many, like, special abilities to worry about or anything like that. And I guess level 2 you don't have as much of that either, but... I don't know, I guess that's up to you on that. Yeah, you're not wrong. Maybe this one is more of a vertical start here of sorts. We would want to do this. Usually one feature that defines the class. Yeah, true. Very true. That's immediately a problem. Yeah, that ain't it. Fighters get second wind, yeah. Which has proved very useful. For old Hogdoor, at the very least. That ain't gonna do it either. Why would I do that when I can do this? Rogues get cunning action to dash, yes. And all the other things. Wizards get one thing from their specialty. And yeah, probably the most important thing, everybody gets 2 digits to health. You're exactly right. This feels like the right sort of starting point here. And we need to split off this one up the top. And this one down the bottom at kind of the same time. And I'm not entirely certain how we do that. Because that ain't gonna do it. We already have a problem there. When in doubt, just draw a random shape. Random shape is actually the answer. I drew a random shape. It worked. Let's go. The problem is, we still don't have, like, the entrance to this place. Did better there than I thought we were going to, though. Yep, shoutouts to the random shape. Okay, so what else do we have? We've got, like, one door there. One door there. Yep, shoutouts to the shapes. I have no idea what this one wants. But you know what we can do? We can draw a random shape. I'm gonna so laugh if I get this. I didn't think so. I do wonder if there's anything here that is a hint to this, because, like, again, I'm questioning, like, do we open this door? I don't know. There's not really anything else in the room, I feel, that is particularly of interest, it seems. So it must be something to do with the door out here, because, like, why would they let you come in here if this door's in the way over here, you know? Seems weird to me. Premium these characters helped you to streamline the character making process. Yeah, nice. Also to realize how scary fighters at level 1 can be. Oh, really? I still don't understand this one. You know, unless it's like something like these ones being arranged like this. Means that, like, you have to do something like that. Or like this. We run into a bit of a problem there, don't we? Because this group of 4 just makes way too much sense to do anything else. So you have to start like this, I feel. One of the two you make can do 1d8 plus 6 damage on a hit. The other has 19 AC at level 2. Oh, wow. That is a lot. Problem is, if once we split the board in half like this, like, I guess another option is this kind of a deal as well. But then this doesn't work. Probably named Knight, and the first is Fencer. I like it. The other option is we do this. But then what? That obviously doesn't work either. What is the deal with these colors? See, I'm still wondering if it's not get into color building here. If there's not some sneaky way to get into color building that isn't the horrible looking Tetris puzzle. Because maybe is this a colored window? Is this a tinted window? Because this definitely is. Is this? This looks normal. I'm pretty sure that's normal, so I don't think it's going to be anything with seeing it that way. At least it doesn't seem to be. Unless there's something up there. Yeah, I really don't know. Yeah, that is the issue here, Mondu. So this still feels like the right sort of starting point to me. But then we can't really do a lot after that, can we? Like, we can do that, but then nothing else really makes any sense. This doesn't seem solvable. Still think you pair one of the reds with the extra purple. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. The thing is, we don't know, because the game doesn't tell us. I mean, there were myriad other problems with that solution, I think. Well, maybe this. Except, no, we have a lot of things together if we do it that way. Yeah. It's like, how do you split off anything over here otherwise, you know? Yeah, I'm really perplexed on this. We could also try looking at this one, but man, I have no idea. Like, what the heck is this, you know? We have to include all of these up the top, and we have to separate these off in some insane way. Like, oh boy, there's a lot of ways you could do this, is the thing. Like, there's a lot of ways you could do this. And that's why I kinda don't want to do it right now. I mean, I'll take a win on this that we got like 2 of the doors here. 2 of... how many? Looks like there's 1 more, so maybe it's like 4 doors you have to open. And this one comes from this. I figured this out, but only 1 of them. Because it seems like we need to do the other exits too, and I have no idea what those are. I'll show you. We did this for reference. You can see it up here. But you can't see the other... there's nothing drawn for the other exits, so I have no idea. I tried, like, reversing this solution to get the other ones. It didn't work. I don't know. No idea. So... maybe... that's where we'll call it for the town here. Probably a good spot to do so. I want to peek up here for a moment. If we see anything else of interest. We never really did stuff with the windmill either. Ah. I can send it that way and only that way? Weird. I don't know what to make of that. I can't seem to send it upwards. Nope. Cannot be done. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. I refuse. You know what? I don't refuse. We're gonna head to the mountain now anyways, and we can listen to something while we walk.
Oh, my God.
Oh good, it's the female voice. Is this the one that's gonna take 20 years?
World, that thou art so great, and yet nobody finds thee. That thou callest so loudly, and nobody hears thee. That thou art so near, and nobody feels thee. That thou givest thyself to everybody, and nobody knows thy name. Men flee from thee, and say they cannot find thee. They turn their backs and say they cannot see thee. They stop their ears and say they cannot hear
These were fun.
thee. Hansdank, circa 1520.
Good, at least you didn't ramble on for 5 minutes. Oh, we're back here. This isn't the way to the mountain. Well, it's kind of the way to the mountain, but not the way I want to go. Is there a shortcut? Oh, we can maybe go up here. Also, yes, I'm walking rather than using the boat. Deal with it. Alright. Well, yeah, I'm gonna give up on the town for now, because it all seems ridiculous to me, the rest of those puzzles. So we're gonna go to what I assume is the end of the game here. Let's get one last view at what we've done. Ah, the memories. Screw this place. This place was kind of lame as well, to a degree. The castle was neat. I kind of liked all that, for the most part. The shadows were kind of neat. I actually liked the quarry quite a bit. The eraser was an interesting concept. Screw the desert. The town is very hard. Symmetry was fine. The tutorial was the tutorial, I guess. Some silly things with the shrine. And the jungle was cool. Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, Colorland hiding over here as well. I didn't mind Colorland as well, although not the most accessible for colorblind folks. But yeah, I think it's time. There were how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we needed 7 lasers and we got more than that. So, let's see what this does, shall we? It would reasonably make sense that there would be one more puzzle, wouldn't it? We have more than one starting point, and I don't love that. There's one end there. There's several ends. Maybe we have to do all of them. Could be. That's a big chunky sound, isn't it? Oh, we have to work around these guys. Thought the cretin... no, I expected it to, I don't know, be some kind of elevator to a final challenge. Perhaps. I need to be looking in the right spot too, don't I? This is not great. Oh no. Split you off by yourself there, sir. Oh, I just wish we could do that to each side. Yeah, this is a problem. Perspective makes this hard. Wait, does that work? No, because we have the black on the other end. Yeah, just checking. Could you dudes, like, get out of the way? Like, what is your deal? I know you made a stone and all, but, like, I need to solve the puzzle, you see. Yeah, there's a black space there. I saw that. It's kind of like I have to find the right place to stand to solve this, too. We need to be able to see the start and the end. Like, we probably don't need that corner, so we could stand, like, here, perhaps. Again, I really want to split that guy off. Yeah, I mean, we don't know what the deal with the stone dudes is at all. See, the problem we have here, we have to, like, get around this guy's foot. Well, maybe we don't. The other option is we have to get around to isolate that guy, but of course there's a gap. This is more cumbersome than I expected. Maybe we want to start from somewhere else. Maybe we want to start from here. This one's more of a centralized spot. But then we also cannot access half of the puzzle because of this guy. This seems difficult. We have to do that, but then we get a bit on the stuck side again, don't we? Like, that obviously ain't gonna do it. Nope. The ending points change based on which starting point you take. Yeah. This seems... Oh, wait. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, I didn't notice. Okay. Ah. Interesting. Okay. Something to keep in mind. It's like the opposite side is the one you have to do. Yeah. Ow! So that means that they have a spot for you to be standing in mind with this then. If they're only letting you do certain exits, then that is what that means in my mind. So we can't do that. Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? I wish you stone dudes weren't here, honestly. Make this puzzle a million times easier. Yeah, that's just 2 each, which doesn't work. Like, there's a lot of factors to this. It's like, am I standing in the right place to see what I need to see? Can I section off the right things? Definitely can't with this guy in the way. So I feel like we don't do this at all. Because, yeah, we kind of get stuck. We can change the angle. I mean, I can move. I mean, what if it's like this end instead? That doesn't even work, so like... Then we have to like loop back, and we can't do that. Hmm. Hmm. They're not going to let me start from here because there's that wire in the way too. Well, that kind of restricts where we can even do this one, doesn't it? So, it has to be this sort of a side. Maybe this angle? We get most of the bottom half, at least. And that seems good. Oh, that is so close. Maybe we want this. It seems promising. If only that we could pass through here. Oh, and if only we could get around this leg. Maybe we can with a bit of shuffling. Okay. That's one down. Thank you for the GG. I think this is well earned on this one. This one seems very tricky. Wait, where's our end point here for this one? It's that side, okay. This lets us see most of what we need to see here, I think. We do this. But we want to go this way first, so... We want to do like a similar sort of thing, but we can't because Mr. Statue gets a little bit in the way there. So that doesn't really work, huh? Well, the other option is that we isolate this guy by himself and this guy by himself, but we can't really do that either with Mr. Statue in the way. So maybe this is not the right angle. Because, I mean, that gets 2 out of 4, you know, decent. Hmm. And it wouldn't be there. Well, I guess we could work around Mr. Statue that way, like... Can we get behind him? We can. But that's all we can do. So, That ain't gonna cut it either. This doesn't seem like the right spot to me. But I'm not sure what is exactly. Maybe I'm even starting this wrong. I don't know. We can't even see the other white in this configuration. We have a way to isolate them. We don't, because again, we are stuck on half of it. So it doesn't really work. Again, that gets half of them, and that's, you know, some... We can take some solace in that, I think. So it has to be... So we know it has to be some angle where we can see the exit. And you know, like, it wouldn't be this, because we're blocking the whole puzzle this way. I don't know if an opposite sort of angle would help, necessarily. Now we can't block this off this way. Maybe that's not a bad thing. We could maybe work with that. Considering we can't do this anyways, like... Doesn't seem great though, does it? Well, yeah, that obviously doesn't work. I'm not convinced about this angle either. Well, if we do it this way... They're at least overlapping, I guess, that's one thing, but... I don't know, I'm not convinced by this one either, but maybe. If your foot wasn't in the way, sir. Well, maybe it's... Oh, that would be it, if we could... Is there a way that can... If we could be up the top... Maybe... Well, because we have to go... No, I don't know. Well, obviously, also we can't do that, just at all. Again, that is close. If we could go down here, that would be solved. This is a tough one. I don't mind the idea of them overlapping like that in some way, but they're also blocking off, like, the whole puzzle, aren't they? Which does not help us very much. I'm of the opinion that we can't really isolate this one like we can with this one. Because of this guy. We can't really get over there. Unless there is a magic angle where we can. Well, from here, maybe? We go like this, for example? Oh, this might be it. Oh, hang on. Okay. And then there was one, and I think it's this one, right? Is it this one? Yes, okay. For a similar sort of idea, see if we can isolate maybe the whites. That seems to be a good way to go about this one. Hey, Otto, how's it going? Ah, the problem with this is we can't do that. Ah, okay. So my idea there does not quite work out. Unless we could get across from the top somehow. But that seems like a bit of a tall order. Unless we get... Well, no, we're blocking off the exit now. So maybe we need a different strategy for this one. We want to try to... Well, how are we going to isolate the black ones when the statues are in the way? Like, this guy is a real problem for that. So I think it has to be that we isolate both the white squares each time? Possibly, maybe, could be. We need an angle where we can see them. And it probably isn't this one. Yeah, we want to close this off before the black dot. And none of that is going to help. I feel like this angle is still a good starting point. Because yeah, we can do this, get around, but then we have this guy who's a bit of an issue. Unfortunately, we can't really do much about that. If only there wasn't a break here, this puzzle would be easy. So, what else could we do? Because, view it. What do we see from this angle, for example? We get a bit stuck there, but is there a way we can not get stuck there? That dude's foot is in the way, huh? I still like this idea. And I feel like that's what we have to do, really. That is what we've done for the other two answers. Could be some kind of weird diagonal thing like this. And yeah, we run into problems with this guy again. Ha. Hmm. Ha. Hmm. There must be some other solution to this side that I'm not seeing. Like if there was some way we could get up here. Maybe there is with the right thing. No, his foot is definitely in the way. Like the whole way through there. His leg, I should say. Maybe this? Oh! If we could just get... I think that would work. Hang on. Don't know what's happening. We have to separate the black and white squares. And also there's statues in the way. That's where we're at. Oh, come on. You can't get down there? Why? Come on. Got it. Oh. For reference, this is almost certainly like the final area. It's all the places we've been. Yeah, it sure is. What's going on over there? The memory's in a slightly sinister light. Now this just looks like Portal. Ain't that the question? I assume they don't want me to... Yeah, I'm not solving that from that distance, that's all I'm saying. Okay, here we go. Whoa! Oh! What is the... Oh! We're making a path. Oh, I see. Okay. This is gonna be fun. The yellow dots are the bane of my existence. Is that what they are? It's a Tetris block, and we have to fit that block in our answer. So, for example, maybe something like... Let me draw something where I can show you what I mean. Like this. Like this. That would be a valid solution for that, because we can rotate it as well. Well, that seems... I mean, that works. Now we're playing with bridges, yeah. A very windy bridge, but a bridge all the same. Do you want me to solve this? Because I can solve this if that's what you want me to do, game. Wait. Oh, I didn't see the dot there. Makes sense. How am I gonna get you? Ah, now that doesn't work. Yeah, right. That dot is in a very awkward spot. I don't like how awkward that dot is. Yeah, we can't do that. So we can't isolate this guy by itself then, off the top. So we can do this though. No, we can't. That ain't gonna do it. Maybe we go more like this. Can I reach this one? Oh, crap. This thing's in the way, isn't it? It sure enough is. Can I solve this from here, though? I can't even see it properly, so I'm not even gonna try. Dang it! That's annoying. Okay. Where does it part? The middle of the grid, so it's like right there. Okay. I feel like no matter which way we draw this, though, look at where that's placed. It's like in the middle. Which is right where this giant pillar of whatever is. I mean, let's say for science's sake that I did this. Well, okay, look, we'll just surround you, shall we? Yeah, it goes straight through it, doesn't it? It sure enough does. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Hello, I see you. Can I solve you? I'm not going to, but apparently I can. So it has to not pass through the direct middle row or column. But it... Correct me if I'm wrong, but does it not have to with this being here? I guess we could do something like... Well, not now that I've done that. I want to isolate you, sir. Just as an idea, again. Something going on in there. Ah, okay, there's a little spot here you can cut through. That's good to know. Oh yeah, that works. What is that place? I don't immediately recognize that place. Well, look, I guess while we're over here, shall we... It's still kind of far. Yeah, we can kind of see it from here, though. It's gonna be a little awkward. Some might even say... very awkward. Close. Yeah, we definitely can. Where do we actually have to go here is the thing I'm wondering. I'm guessing we solve all these on the side. Yeah, look, there's a wire there. Where does this one go? Oh, they both link to that, huh? Okay, so we do have to do like both sides. Dang it. How can I fit this in now? Can I fit this in now? That'll make that easier. Might make both sides easier, potentially. Might have accidentally drawn, like, the best path. Can we get... Well, we can get to both sides. That's good. Yeah. We can't get past this, but we can at least solve all the things. Yes, I believe it is. But, you know, good luck. There's not much, it's not really music as more as it is, like, spooky ambience, but yeah. I can definitely hear that. I can't see. Like, this isn't a puzzle, this is just stupid. Yeah, you're not wrong, actually. Is there a dot there? It looks like there's dots there, but maybe there's not. Is it just this? No, there's one there too, okay. Well, why does it not... Okay, it blinks the other way, I see. Sure. This is stupid. Like, it's a puzzle already. It doesn't need to be, hey, it's hard to see, hey, good luck. Oh, right. I drew that wrong, didn't I? Well, let's confirm our theory. Yeah, it's a square, okay. Well, this maybe isn't so bad then. Could we not just... We're gonna have to draw... That has to be there, right? We could go... Yeah. What the hell? This is stupid. Holy crap, I apologize for anyone with sensitive eyes. This is actually stupid. What the hell am I looking at? Yeah, why? This is actually dumb. I don't like this. There's a black, white, and a black next to each other. Is that what I'm seeing there? Can we confirm that? Seems that way. Oh, and there's a dot up there too. Okay. How are we going to separate them? Like that, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah, what if you couldn't see the this is actually... I don't like this at all. This is really bad. And not even like a really bad because it's hard way, but just really bad because it's freaking stupid. So that cuts them off, correct? Then we have a white there, but there's a dot here, right? This would be right without the dot, is that correct? Oh, is there a dot there too? No, lots of things are flashing at me. Is that a dot? Or is that a square? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe we want to separate something else. Do that. Yeah, I believe you. Oh yeah, there's a dot there. Okay. Maybe we want to do this. Is there a dot here too, Pat? Or is it... Maybe this is good. Nope. What did we miss? What is that? Oh, that's a square. That felt pretty close, though. So, there's a black square here, is that correct? I think so. How do we deal with that? How do we deal with that problem? Well, we would have to... with the way this is set up, we would have to do this, would we not? Yeah, I think I'm seeing 3 black squares next to that white square. Maybe? I think that's true. But then we can't isolate this one. No, we could, actually. I'm lying to you. No, I'm not lying. Well, we could do this. And this? No, it's not cut off from the black, though. Ah! I want to solve this just so I can spare everyone's eyes, because this is actually stupid. I guess we could do that, but then we might run into a well, no, we could go No, this won't work either because the black square down there, right? Yeah. Say we do that. Say we do that. No, this seems like a bad idea already. I feel like this is the right idea though, to start with, but maybe not. Maybe there's another way. Yeah, there's no way to separate this now. It could be something more like... Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do this. This kind of thing, you know? Then there's a dot over here, so... Dang it. That's the problem. We have to isolate you and you. And I don't... How do we do that? We kind of can't. Because of this stupid dot over here. How do we isolate you with a dot in this corner? Is it a thing we could actually do? Maybe if we come at it from a different way. I say as I continue drawing the same way. Wait, where's the dot? It's here, is it? I think it's there. Maybe that's better. I'm not even going to comment about these ones. At least we can see. Can't be this easy, can it? Nope. Yeah, CRT filter. I can live with that. Not that. That ain't gonna work, Chief. Still feel like the game wants me to go up here, though, especially with this in the corner, right? Oh, I didn't even see. Okay. I basically had it there, though, didn't I? Well, that was incredibly stupid. That's not... obscuring the vision of the player does not make it harder. It just makes it stupid. And boy, I hope you're not, like, sensitive to flashing lights or something, because... Good God. Okay, look, let's move on. That's stupid. That's what I have to say about that. Excuse me? What? Okay. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, I can guess where this is going. Yep. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh no, okay. Now the cursor doesn't line up with it. Great. This is stupid. What the hell is this? But that's a negative shape. Is it not? Where's the positive shape? What? Let's see what it says if I do this. Maybe that is just a normal shape and it's a different color to make it easier to see in this panel. Could be something like that. Well, wait, if it's there, there's only one way you can draw that, is there not? If it's in the corner like that, don't you have to go like this? Or am I wrong about that? Yeah, okay. What the hell? Okay. Well, that makes sense to me. We've got the start down, I think. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, you're right. They do. We need to just find a way to draw this one. Wait a minute. No, no, no. Could we not do this? No? That feels pretty close. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, this is a 5 space. My bad. So... No, wait, no, we close this off. My bad, my bad. There we go. This should be it. Yep. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay. Again, this doesn't make it hard, it just makes it stupid. Can I repeat that? At least we can see. They'll take solace in that, yeah. The best puzzle in the game, really? Doesn't... Wait a minute. No, does that work? No, we've cut off the stars, right? Yeah. It's gonna be the pipe maze, the pipes things, absolutely. That's not a puzzle type in this, but I can imagine something like that. Okay, this still seems like the right sort of a starting point. This floor probably has the worst ones? Okay, that's good to know that it doesn't get any worse than this, because this is stupid. The stars being in the corners is real awkward. Because yeah, that would work otherwise, if not for them. I mean, I guess alternatively this is an option. No, not quite. Ah, but we don't want to... Oh. Well, if we do... No, it's close. Oh, and they put that spot there, so you can't do that. Dang it. That's not quite it, right? I wish I could see the puzzle. No, not quite. It's just that one. So I keep getting solutions where there's only one thing wrong. Man, this still seems like a good starting point too. Next one may have a glitchy screen. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me at all. If we do this... Oh, wait. No. Ah. If only we could go this way. So in that case, right, we have to do like what we did at the start, but at the bottom. So we have to... Oh, but we can't surround this guy either because they put this thing here. In that case, that says to me that we have to do this. If I'm not mistaken. I believe we have to do that. In which case... then this doesn't really work. So we can't do this because that gets in the way. So we have to isolate that. No. We have to also be... This is weird. We have to go across here, don't we? But that doesn't work. This still feels like the right sort of idea. Am I just not thinking about this correctly? We have to do that. But then we cannot separate this one. This might be some reason we want to go up there. I don't think so, really. I don't know why you would want to do that, either. It just makes it more restrictive, does it not? No. No, it doesn't. Well, that still is not right. Do I have to go up like this and then down? No, well... Again, they're still not separate that way. It's like you have to do... The problem is we can't do that because we cut off the stars. Otherwise, this would be fine. There's so many things to this one. It's trickier than it looks, huh? Would there be any reason to go this way? Well, I guess we can do that. Loop up and get you. Maybe we're onto something here. No, we're not. Ah! But this is an interesting idea, isn't it? The problem with this idea, however, is that we can't... We have to do that if we do that. Is it possible to separate everything if we do that? I feel like the answer is yes. Is this... No, because the... Wait, is this right? I can't see. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, for... Stop it. Let's have a look. What are you showing me? I could do with some more emotes, so... Oh! That's kind of cool. Where do you find all these things? Sure, we can chuck that in for fun as well. Anyways. Okay, fair enough. What the hell? Again, this doesn't make it hard, it just makes it stupid. This dot being here is curious. We go... No. Oh, I see. Wait, no, I drew that wrong. This way. Wait, no, that's wrong. Again, it would help if I could see the puzzle. We go... Yeah, but then we can't get the dot. We wanted the dot. Run into a problem with that, don't we? Well, it could also be here. In fact, it probably should be there. We go... Oh, that's not so bad. In some ways, yeah. I'm gonna regret pressing the A button, aren't I? Okay. Yep, yep. Again, this doesn't make it hard, it just makes it stupid. Okay, so I assume we need to get in here now. This is fine, is it? Are we sure it's fine? Okay, so now we need a way to get here. Well, hopefully being able... And to get past this, we would go from... We have to go through the left side of the middle row, if I'm understanding that correctly. I think. So we have to go... through it this way. I think. Through it this way, and we need a path. There. You solve the ones in the mess? You can take a look at, try to look at one of them. I mean, that's solvable, but really not easy. Is it? We can't even see the full puzzle, actually. We can't. From this angle, I don't think. 'Cause if we can't get to the end... No, I see we get stuck. I'll have to draw something better to solve that. Okay, so... How are we gonna do this? Something like... Get that over there to get rid of you. And then... No, because we would want it something like... Something... That goes around, and then we need a path up, like... That might work? Let's see if that works for us. Yep, okay. I can barely see what I'm doing, but... okay. I am kind of curious to see what happens if we solve this, I agree. But also it's just at a really awkward angle, isn't it? What's that down there? Is that a black square? I think that's a black square, is it? Probably. Oh, right, that's an issue. That almost works aside from the corner, right? Oh. Oh, yeah, that too. Okay. One more over. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, that's in the way, so doesn't quite work. I mean, really, where can we put this? There's not many places for it, right? Like, it kind of has to go on the start or end of this. I think. So... do that again, get rid of you. I guess we can get rid of you as well. Where to be at the start? Oh, also I need to be able to see the full puzzle, remember? Oh, it didn't even like the shapes because I'm dumb. Well... yeah, these are just kind of up here, huh? Doing their thing, you know? Any reason why I can't just start by doing this? Maybe? Well, probably because we don't have enough room. Truth be told, I kind of want to give up on this one because, again, it's stupid. Let's just look at it. So I think the long piece has to go on this row, doesn't it? The horizontal piece has to go here, if I'm not mistaken. Well... not necessarily. If the long piece went here... no, because then how would we have this one in the solution too? So I think, yeah, this one has to be here. The horizontal piece. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. could do, right? I'm imagining like this kind of a thing. But that actually doesn't work because it's not enough space. So I don't know why I'm imagining that. So this actually needs to be... Yeah, it has to do its own thing. I keep forgetting that too. So... The vertical piece can't be in the middle of the where we would put the horizontal piece. It has to be either the start of the end. Or it could be here. You could potentially say this. In fact, you could most definitely say that, couldn't ya? Oh, wait. I just didn't close. I didn't close that off. That's all. Yeah. I mean, not quite. Yeah, that guy being there makes things a bit troublesome, too. How can we isolate you and still make a drawable shape for this? For later. Great question. I'm imagining the shape including... Well, no, it shouldn't include that because we've got a black space in our shape. Hmm. I mean, alternatively, I guess... Yeah, maybe we want to do something like that to get rid of that. And then we can start working on this side. That is only 3 spaces there. But that doesn't really work either. So we can't really have a long thing like that along the bottom. See, like I'm imagining the shape being there, but obviously, well... Yeah, we can't, I mean, that works for that shape, yes, but now we can't include the other one anywhere. Yeah, this one's hard, and it doesn't help that it's at a weird angle. Yeah, honestly, I think I give up for now. Let's move on. That's the desert. And there's a tape.
2 major schools of Zen exist in Japan.
Are you gonna
Rinzai
waffle on for
and the
5 minutes? I
Soto.
hope not.
Both have the same goal of seeing the world unmediated, but their approaches are different. In the Soto school, the emphasis is on quiet contemplation in a seated position without a particular focus for thought. The method in the Rinzai school, however, is to put the intellect to work on problems that have no logical resolution. Such problems are known as koans, from the Chinese kengan, meaning public announcement. Some are mere questions. For example, when your mind is not dwelling on the dualism of good and evil, what is your original face before you were born? Others are set in a question and answer form, like, what is the Buddha? Answer, 3 pounds of flax, or the cypress tree in the courtyard, to name but 2 of the classic responses. According to tradition, there are 1,700 such conundrums in the Zen repertoire, and their common aim is to induce a kind of intellectual catastrophe, a sudden jump, which lifts the individual out of the domain of words and reason into a direct, non-mediated experience known as Satori. Zen differs from other meditative forms, including other schools of Buddhism, in that it does not start from where we are and gradually lead us to a clear view of the true way of the world. It is not a progressive system in this respect. The sole purpose of studying Zen is to have Zen experiences, sudden moments, like flashes of lightning, when the intellect is short-circuited and there is no longer a barrier between the experiencer and reality. David Darling, 1996.
I learned something about Zen, I guess. I was only half paying attention. I think we have to start like this. Because we can't really do this. Because over here we have problems, don't we? Because, yeah, we can't... Well... We could do that for that side, but then the right side has problems with that. I feel like this was a better start. Yeah, this is a problem with this part, isn't it? The only way for this section to work is that we have to go through it this way, if I'm not mistaken. We also need to cut off the right side there by going like this. It's almost like we have to go like... But we can't because of the thing in the way, unless you can move this or something, but it isn't that kind of game. Yeah, that's the problem we're having with this one. You can like... Yeah, you can't really loop back around, and also why would you do that? Strange. My other idea was this. And again, we kind of have that same problem, don't we? Because we have to go... It has to pass through here for this. But it also has to get up here. This seems like unsolvable. That's interesting. That's interesting. But then we have no way to solve it. But that's interesting, isn't it? Also, we would hit the other line. Is there anything in here that we can... There's nothing else we can interact with, huh? So it is just we solve this in some way. I don't think there's any advantage to starting on the other side. Well, no, maybe there is. We can get across here easier. I don't know if that helps. Maybe it does. Any other angle we can see the puzzle from? I don't think so. Answer, potentially, Clara. What's up? I have thought about that, but it seems unlikely, because, like, how are we gonna get there? You know? With this thing in the way. What do you mean going across this way in some... Well, maybe. Yeah, you right. Probably. Once I get better, you right. No, but that needs to go like that. Yeah. Good call. Cheeky, okay. Thank you for the GG, but we're not done yet. Now, is this a one-line puzzle? Yep. Black, 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 white. Will I remember this? Maybe. Probably won't. There's a black here. That almost works. If not for the white in the corner. Okay. Let's scrutinize what we can fix with this. We can't exactly... This is very close. Because you can't get across there, obviously. If you can't, well, I guess we could solve it from this sort of an angle, couldn't we? Or is the game not going to let us do that? I'm not sure the game wants us to do that exactly. I think no matter which way you slice it, this thing's gonna get in the way. Well, unless we would've... We can't even see the full puzzle. We can block out the other whites, I guess. Whether that's a good idea or not is a great question. Clever. Seriously? I mean, you can't even, like, solve it if you... Oh, it's symmetrical. Okay, maybe you can. There are two along the bottom? Yes. I think it's there? Oh, that's an issue. Yeah, that seems like a problem. Nope. I don't know that that's helping. We have one here. Maybe that's okay? No, there's one dot there. So we're missing a dot by drawing this. Sadly. We have to do this then, I guess. Okay. Oh, we do have to solve the one in this mess, don't we? I bet we do. Okay, yeah, I would wager so. Okay, very funny. Can we see a cable hiding in here? Yeah, look, there it is. Alright, we do have to solve this then. Again, this seems like a tricky one. As they usually do. That would almost work, wouldn't it? If not for the black and white squares up the top. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We have to get up there somehow. Just looking at what I did again. I mean, if we were to move this one space up, would that make a difference? I don't think so. If we were to put the actual shape up there, which we can't, we can do. Not really though, again, because feel like this has to be like this. We could do this, right? Problem is, this is a problem up here, sadly. It's close, though. It's close. Hmm. It might be paint time here. It's been a while. Because again, this would also work if not for these two pesky dots up here. Unless they want us to, like... Wait, yeah, they do, don't they? They want us to draw the shape over... Wait, but then... We have it drawn against the wall. How do we get this to work? We can't actually... Well... Let's say we did this. Is it still possible to draw the shape? I don't actually think it is. Unless we did... No, I don't think so. Because we can't enclose it properly. Because the wall's all taken. Dang. So how the heck are we gonna split these up? It's a great question, isn't it? Again, that works for the shapes, but not these two dots. Yeah, I think paint might help in this situation, so give me a minute. This is a 5 by 5 grid. Okay. And look, this isn't quite white, but it at least helps me know where they are. Okay, so. The horizontal piece has to be on the right, the very right, does it not? I think so. Not necessarily, no. I think this is kind of what we had. So it's the same Tetris shapes we've seen, but it's also the black and white squares, and we have to separate the black and white from each other. But this doesn't work, this solution, because we sure as heck aren't separating that black and white square up the top. I guess we could do this, couldn't we, if we wanted, right? I think that would be it, actually. It would if not for the white square down the bottom, right? Because we can't separate that and draw the shape, I don't believe. Dang it. Because that feels like the right idea, because then we can draw up there, then we can just separate the white and black squares up the top while we're up there. So I actually feel like, yeah, having the vertical piece over there makes sense. But if I'm not mistaken, we can't really do that. Maybe we can. Maybe we can? Let's have a look here. Yeah, we do this. And sadly, we have a black and white down the bottom that do not match up. It's so close on so many different counts here. Or could we draw it from this side? Sadly, no, because of this problem up here again. Dang it! It's so close! Is there some other way to draw this? Like, if we did it this way, it also doesn't work. Because now we have a black and white space in here, in our shape. Ah! Come on, man! They're placed so perfectly, aren't they? Ah. Yeah, that doesn't work either. It's so close. It's so close. And that makes me sad. It makes me sad that it's so close. You to make a cross in the middle, do you think? I don't think we can do that, though. I don't think we can do that with the shapes. Like, you're imagining something like this. Alright, great. Let's say we do that. Where does the horizontal piece go? Yeah, okay, great. Now where do we fit the horizontal piece in there? We can't overlap them either. Nope, you can't. And the shapes themselves. Yep, absolutely. And the shapes themselves have to be included in the answer as well. So that means we have to include, like, this space. See, I like that idea, though. Like, if it were possible to do something like this, that'd be great, but it's not, because we're not including the vertical, or the horizontal shape in there, I mean. Good point, Clara. Like, from what I can see, there's only two places we can even put the vertical one. It would be here, up or down, one space. The shapes have to have the yellow inside them, yes. Or the same spot on the other side. No, they don't have to overlap. Because we could do this, for example. Oh, they made it black. That's why. You get the idea, though. You could do something like that. And we have the four blocks from the vertical one and the 4 blocks from the horizontal one, and they're not overlapping. There must be just some setup here that I'm not seeing. Not sure about this. Because the problem with this is we don't get to go up to the black and white dot up there. Is it possible to put it here? I still don't think that it is. Because now we don't have enough room for the horizontal piece to go anywhere. Because, we can't do that. That doesn't work. Yeah, this one's stumping me here. Yeah, it doesn't work this way. Because then we can't include this piece, this one. I still like this idea the best so far. But it doesn't really work for us, does it? I don't blame you, Otto. Seeing these for the first time at the end of the game is, no, absolutely confusing, yeah. What if what does? This sadly doesn't work because of these two down the bottom. Oh! No, because... How do we cut off these ones now? Almost. I think you're, jumping the gun a bit there, Otto. Yeah, okay, how? How would you like me to do that? Oh, wait, oh no, I can just do this. I'm an idiot, you're right. I don't know why I didn't think of that. There we go. Duh. Okay, there we go. I had the answer the whole time, and I just forgot. Like, oh yeah, it's out of the shape now. You can just draw whatever, idiot. Okay. But what did that actually do? That's the next question I have. Because things still aren't open from what I can see. Oh, crap. Okay. Another panel lit up. Done with the rogues. Nice work, Mondu. Now, how would you like me to see this one? I have to come at this from a different angle, don't I? Maybe from over here. Yep, okay. Well, this looks fun, doesn't it? Is that a 3 block? That's a 3 block. Well, back to it, I say. Mondu, never say that. Please. Fair. That's not gonna work from that. I've also forgot to put paint up. There you go, sorry. Also, that overlaps, dummy. That is a 3, I believe. Yeah, it's a 3. Wait, no, that one's only a 2, so no, they don't overlap. That's fine. What I had before. Wait, that's... No, that's not quite it, but... Wait, maybe that is it. Well, that was comparatively easy. Oh, thank God. Yeah, easy, apparently. Okay, now we need to make a path over there. Thank you for the GGs, because we got through a room. Can hardly believe it myself. Yes, thank you. Okay, we could kind of just do the same thing, but the opposite side, right? Sorry, EZ. My mistake. Ah, but now we can't get through this thing. Well, we can just avoid it, right? Or can we? If we do this, is this gonna work for us? I suspect not, but let's see. Yeah, I actually did just say easy, and not EZ, as it were. Okay, my bad. Hang on. So we want... Yeah, the path did needed to be over a little more. I do enjoy that we're drawing a pathway. That's fun. That should work, I hope. As squiggly and spaghetti as this is. There we go. Okay, room 1 of 20 done, probably. Isn't this sneaky and cheeky? Okay. Bit of a nice view of some of the things, again. It's the windmill. Seriously? Hang on. Do I need to say it again? This doesn't make it hard. It just makes it stupid. But I appreciate all the party emotes. Go for it. Seems appropriate right now. Okay, look, these two are the same. These ones are the same. These 4 are the same, I think. This one, this one, this one, this one. Really? Wait. I enjoy it. Very nice. Oh, good. Multicolor stars now, too. Yeah, it is. It's still obnoxious, though. This isn't gonna work, no, because we've cut off the star. Need to do this a different way, don't we? These two are different, right? I believe so. True, yeah. How's it going? Welcome in. If that's the case, we have to do this. And if we have to do that, we have a bit of a problem with this whole setup, don't we? So it has to be like something like this. But that also has to be cut off in some way as well. If I'm not mistaken. So we have to do... Wait, what? That doesn't work. Am I thinking about this wrong? Hold up, just want to check something. Does it like that or does it not like that? It doesn't like that. Yeah, okay. So those are different colors. Wait, well... Hold up, because... As we remember, I think the star can have a friend of the same color, can it not? Indeed it can. Aha! There's our problem. Now the question is, what color is the star up there? I think it's like that. Okay, now it's these dots that have problems. Okay, I see. Well, if we can just section you off like so. Star up there is blue? Yes, it's the same color as the dot in the bottom right. So we would want to isolate... Well, maybe we want to just do this instead. No, that doesn't really work. I mean, I guess we could do... No, we don't want to do that either. So I think this makes the most sense, actually. Then we can have some way to isolate you, like that, maybe. All this room that we can't really do anything with. So yeah, that's not gonna work. Nope, definitely not. And we know these two can be together like this, but we also need to be able to... This guy needs to have a friend. How would we make you have a friend? Like this. Or something at the end. Maybe we want to do that first. There's an idea for you. No, we don't, because that's not going to work. Also, I actually cut him off by doing that. Nope. Ah, damn it. It's like we want to do that, but not... Ah. This one's actually tricky. Because we can't do this because we cut off that star by himself. Also, I did this wrong at the start anyways. There we go. So I feel like that is a decent... Well... Maybe that is a decent starting point, but then we run into trouble over here, don't we? Yes, indeed we do. So again, can we, like, do that to start instead? Doesn't seem like the best idea, though, does it? What's the time? 20 past 11 already. We might call it a stream in 10 minutes here. I was hoping to get through all this tonight, but it seems like we still have a little bit left, huh? That's okay. These aren't easy. As it turns out, puzzles in a puzzle game are hard. But we still want to isolate this like this, though. Does this seem right so far? I don't know. Maybe. And it's like we could do the same thing if not for this guy. So how do we get rid of you in a way that makes sense? Because we can't do that either. Because then we have too many in that space. Yeah. Unless we don't want to pair that guy up with... Well, maybe we want to pair that guy up with the other... This guy. Instead. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. But how do we... We have to cut... No, we have to cut this guy off. I probably am overcomplicating this one. The stars can be confusing. Yeah, finally some good colors, eh, Clara? Because we can't do that. Because then we run out of room to do this stuff. We can't do that. It turns out they're just awful. Hey, the puzzles aren't that bad. Not true. Hey, chat. This is something to tune into, isn't it? How's it going? Good to see ya. Well, I guess the other option is, like... This guy gets paired up with this guy, but... With this being next... Well, I mean, I guess we could just do this. I don't remember if... Does it complain if a star is next to a wrong color? I don't remember exactly. I feel like it does. But I don't remember. The puzzles are very colorful. We are in what I assume is the final area here. We solved all that up there before. Maybe this is the last floor down here? I don't know. It seems like we're very close to the end here. But I'm probably going to call it a stream soon because it's getting late. But I really want to finish this game because we're so close now. Oh my gosh. I'm struggling with this one. Let's say, for example, that we... Well, we can't cut off the star by itself either, because then it doesn't have a friend. And the star needs a friend, as we've learned. And yeah, because this is blue, I feel like you have to cut off the blue like this. Am I thinking correctly there? I don't know. Or am I just dumb on the rules? Today's not word? Do you mean a crossword? Or is that something else? Because yeah, again, we can't do this. Because then we run out of space down here, unfortunately. It's like crossword, okay. And yeah, sadly this is also incorrect due to these two. Let's see what happens if I... Well, because... Yeah, this has to cut off this. I want to see if it complains about... No, of course it's going to complain because this is also together. Now, another yellow one is here, actually. I didn't think of that for some reason. But now this guy does... Oh, he does have a friend. I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh, for goodness sakes. Getting definitions counts as hints. And penalize 3 minutes. They give different letter pools for different sections. That sounds kind of cool. This is getting silly. What is this? Again, this doesn't make it harder. It just makes it more stupid. You should have seen the previous floor, Chair. That's all I'll say. So wait, which color is which here? These ones are the same. Oh my god. How am I supposed to tell which of these is which? Well, I guess maybe we can check by doing this. Can we? I'm not sure. No, they just all flash at me. Or we could check by doing this. Okay, so that's green and that's pink. They are the same, good to know. I think, double check that. They're not flashing at me, right? No, they're not, okay. So then this is pink. And this is pink. Oh yeah, because they cycle to the same color. I see what you mean, Mondu, yeah. So this is green as well. These are two different colored stars, yes. So they need these two stars need a friend as well. I still feel like this is pretty good for these dudes as a starting point. Yeah, but then we don't cut off the other guys, and also this star needs a friend too. Where is this? There's only so many places this guy can go. Like, he can go here or here. That's the only places this can go, if I'm not mistaken. And it's not a rotatable one, because it's not on an angle. I still don't mind this idea, but the problem with that... Well, maybe it doesn't have to do that. Like, we can just leave this guy by himself. Well... You are which color? Remind me. You are... You are pink. You don't want to be friends with green. But you still are in that scenario. I feel like we should just do this for you. So maybe if we split them down the middle like this, that'll work. If this star is here, then we can't enclose it in this shape, right? So this shape has to be in these spaces, if I'm not mistaken. If that's true, this shape has to be here, I think. Because we can't cut off this star from everything else. Because then he won't have a friend. So with that in mind, how do we give you a friend over there, Mr. Star? That is a question I want to know the answer to. So we can do that, but obviously that's not entirely correct. Because we have way too many things going on. Again, we could do this. But except we can't because we have to be on the wall to draw this. Okay. So you... You are pink. And you need a pink friend that isn't this guy. So this guy's just kind of doing his own thing. If that's the case, we have to enclose this pink off, so... This guy's friend must be this guy? Unless we can have this guy be his friend, which I guess we can, also, because we can just, well, yeah, I mean, we can do that as a starting point. But we can't really do anything with the rest of the puzzle that way. Yeah. Looking at the time though, let's probably call it there for the night. I'm gonna dream in RGB tonight probably. But we're getting closer and closer to the end here, which is cool. I like that. I assume this is this like second of maybe 3 floors looking at the bottom there. Not entirely sure. But it seems that way. There's something going on up there. So probably gonna draw another path across here somehow. I'm not sure what solving this is going to accomplish, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, maybe I'll stew over this off stream. I don't really like to stew over puzzles off stream. I like to solve them on stream, but I don't know. We'll see. Either way. Thanks, folks, for hanging out, as always. It is, always nice to see folks. Really appreciate it. And yeah, next time we will work this out, I suppose. That's where we're at on progress there. Go us, I suppose. And yeah, I'll be back maybe tomorrow night. Because again, I would really like to beat this because we're so close to the end, I feel, at this point. So, possibly back tomorrow for more of this. Hopefully we can beat it if so. But yeah, if not, I'll see you when I see ya, so... Take it easy, friends. Bye.